Laser and light treatment, they're very similar, but also kind of different. Just depends on the type of laser we're using, what wavelength we're using. We can treat a wide variety of things such as discoloration in the skin, hair, redness, broken capillaries, things like that. Lasers and lights work by penetrating lots of heat and energy to that target. So whether it's hair follicles or pigment, let's say, it's going to deliver all that heat and energy to those specific things to kill that off, or to force the pigment up to the surface of the skin. They also target blood. So it'll actually cause the blood to flow back into the body. The heat will kind of force the blood out of the capillary that is causing the redness and inflammation, and then it flows back into the body, and then the body just dissolves that. When it comes to hair removal, you do have to do multiple sessions. The reason for that is you have different growth cycles. Your hair grows in different phases. There's an active stage of growth, and that's where your hairs need to be for the treatments to work. So typically the patients, when they come in for consultations, will kind of sit down and I'll ask them, what is your major skin concern? What are you looking to see improvements on? Things like that. And then after that, I'll kind of explain all the different treatment options that they have to treat that specific concern. I also will go into discussing other things that maybe I see that they aren't aware of, and then how I would treat those as well. After treatment care for laser and light is pretty simple. There's really not a whole lot they have to worry about other than sun exposure and no hot water in the area for about 24 to 48 hours. They want to avoid hot water. Other than that, that's pretty much it. It's quite simple. If we're treating pigment, I just don't want them to exfoliate any of the areas, trying to force any of that pigment off. We want to let it run its course and kind of fall off naturally on its own. And typically that takes anywhere between a week to 2 weeks. With laser hair reduction, results will vary depending on the person, depending on the color of the hair as well. The darker your hair is, the better the treatments are going to work. So those people typically have a little bit better of an improvement than people with lighter hair. With the reduction, we can never guarantee 100% of the hair to be gone. It is completely impossible for us to be able to catch all the follicles. So usually about 80 to 90% of the follicles will be gone. Maintenance is going to be kind of as needed depending on the person. Typically with the body, that usually is a much longer lasting effect, whereas the face is going to probably need a little maintenance here and there just because things change, hormones change, and you might experience new hair growth in the future.